Okay, we're going to get into this divine masculine's energy here because I'm hearing that he really does miss you. He may be also muttering under his breath like, damn, I feel so stupid. He feels stupid for going silent on you, but I do feel like this has to do with his courting ritual. I don't know, the little dance routine that he does. And you are a different species, divine feminine. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on, because usually the pattern is that you come in hot and heavy, you create interest, and then you pull back, right? So that the woman's like, hey, oh my God, what happened? Where'd you go? Hello, where'd you go? But not you, divine feminines, okay? You didn't do the whole crazy texting thing. I feel like a lot of you might have had errands to run. You had to walk the dog. You might have had to make yourself a smoothie. You had to attend to your business. Many of you had to maybe crunch some numbers that day. Some of you maybe had to brush the cats and give them a hot towel bath. Maybe you had to clean out the balcony because you had to put the plants out today. Okay? I feel like someone feels stupid because you're a different species altogether. You are a different caliber of woman altogether. And now this feeling of missing you is turning into, how am I going to come back and let her know where I've been? Okay? And what I'm getting out of this is a lot of them are going to have their hands tied and they're going to have to just come forward and say, hey, listen, like, I'm sorry I went silent on you. That wasn't okay. And maybe they might throw in they were busy with work and blah, 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 blah. But I'm getting whoever you are, you see right through it, or you're sending the message to them that you have your own shit going on. And if you're going to play games like this, then you're going to be the one going without. Because that's what I feel like has been happening over the last few days, or however long this silence has been going on, is that they feel like they're the ones missing out because they don't have anything else of interest that they want to take part in. I feel like you, divine feminine, you have a variety of interests in your life that you take part in and you tend to, and your life is very fulfilling to you, and you've worked very hard to curate a life that feels wonderful and comfortable and pleasant, and ain't no way a man going to come in there and mess that up for ya. So he's seeing that you're someone who is very emotionally grounded, and he's going to get nowhere with this whole pattern of coming in hot and heavy and creating silence for you to chase. That is just not in your vocabulary. I'm sorry, it's just not. So someone is learning a thing or two about the way that they got to show up in this connection. So I'm going to get some messages on your masculine's current energy, just while you guys are going through this silence right now, okay? What's going on with him? Yeah, so he's going to have to express himself more truthfully, and that's why I feel like a lot of you aren't just going to get the whole I was busy or whatever the case is, because you've identified yourself as a very healthy, emotionally stable and grounded woman. So you're not going to get him coming and playing games. This is somebody who is going to admit some of their faults to you here in order to show you that, please, like, I really do want a second chance. I'm not going to mess it up again with stupid games like this. Okay, so he's kind of seeing himself now as wanting to be worthy of you. Okay, no more confusions or illusions, divine feminine. I feel like you've destroyed all of this with just doing your own thing. Okay, and this is why maybe a lot of you have done so much inner work to create a life around you that is absolutely beautiful. And that's why so many of you are fiercely protective of who gets access to you and who comes in and out, right? Hannah, you know how to water plants and take care of plants? All right, many of you have things in your home and in your space to protect. You have pets to protect. You have your children. You have your businesses. That's why you're a different caliber of woman. You're not looking for anybody to bring you emotional stability. So you'll be checking everybody right at the gate. And I feel like this is someone who got that rude awakening. But the icing on the cake is he's going through a transformation now because you're making him feel like, oh, shit, I feel so stupid. Okay, I can't believe I came at her with that type of image or persona, because now it speaks volumes of the type of women he was used to dealing with too, right? Like, who you trying to run this game on? Who you was running that on in the past? Who's so stupid? That's how he feels, okay? So we're going through this period of release, surrender. I feel like it's releasing his old ways, or this is what you bring to the table. Your energy is literally washing away this mask that he's wearing. And he tried to come at you like that because I think in the past, maybe it is what created that push and pull, or that attraction, or the running and the chasing. But I mean, that doesn't work for everybody. And I think that's what he's learning, Divine Feminines, is not everybody is immature in their emotional well-being. Like not everybody is needing a lot of work when it comes to their emotional stability. And I think he's learning that about himself too. Like, in order for him to come towards you like that, maybe his own, maybe his way of showing up needs some work, okay? So this is someone who, they also want to take it down a couple of notches, or I'm getting humbled. Like, maybe by destroying these illusions, you've humbled someone in the way that they carry themselves. Someone is about to act with maybe more dignity, honesty. You know what too, Divine Feminines? I'm seeing someone who, like, this masculine is polishing themselves up. I see them deleting old numbers, unfollowing a bunch of people. Like, now that they've seen the kind of woman that you are, they don't want you figuring out anything about their past, how they were. And not that, you know, I mean, everybody has a past, right? We're allowed to make mistakes. We're human. But I just feel like it's important to whoever this masculine is to not look stupid in front of you. That's just the weird vibe I'm getting here. It's like, I don't want to look phony. I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to look like, okay, what am I getting here? Like, I want to say like flimsy flamsy. I don't know why, but it's just like wayward, you know, like, them boys on the money corner, you know, he doesn't want to be like that, you know, like one of those boys on the corner. Like, this is somebody who realizes that they heavily misjudged you. And I mean, Divine Feminines, it's easy for people to misjudge you because you live such a private life, okay? It's, people don't know. And you do this for a reason, because you don't want people knowing about your resources. You don't want people having access to knowing what it is you have, and how, like, what it is you own, and how it is you operate, right? And I feel like many of you do this purposely, because this is your way of checking people at the gate. You don't even get to come in and rub your feet on the doormat before I check you. So I think that whole doormat thing, and like, this is somebody really checking their energy before you give them access to you, okay? So I feel like at the first point of contact, or like their first impression, they didn't make a good impression. Like, this fell flat as fast as it started, as fast as he was able to initiate communication and finally get you to respond or communicate. And he came in there again hot and heavy, but then decided to pull back once something was there. That was the detrimental mistake, that someone's realizing that, damn, I really got to cut out that pattern because somebody's really pulled my socks up on it. Because I'm seeing that he does have true feelings for you, okay? He really does miss you now that you're not available, okay? And I'm also seeing now that he's seen maybe this new version of you, okay? What are his next actions towards this connection? Or what is he realizing now about how he's going to have to move towards you? Okay, these are way too many. Let's just take what's at the top. Okay, so we have playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I keep hearing in my head with this playfulness card, like, your divine masculines are like, nah, I ain't even trying to play. Put that shit down. Put that shit down. They're telling me to put that card down because ain't nobody trying to play, okay? Put that shit down, because we ain't coming in with no damn playfulness. We tried that the first time and we were left feeling stupid because she's busy. She got shit going on. I feel dumb. I can't compete with the shit she got going on. And here I am like an idiot trying to go silent on her. And now I can't even get a text back. Okay? Pay attention to the red flags. Okay? There we go. Somebody's admitting accountability here. I told you, that's good, my boy. My boy, rub the mask off your face. Because see, Divine Feminines, you didn't even have to do a thing or say a word, right? All you had to do was be yourself, right? You rubbing up the cat and thing with the towel home, brushing the cats without a worry in the world. Meanwhile, somebody's like, yeah, we're going to get her all hooked. Yeah, you're hooked on your errands at home. Divine Feminine. You're hooked on yourself. Your self-love is so secure that you can spot these red flags from a mile away, and you don't even have to get confrontational about it or, where are you? What are you doing? Are you just, playing games with me? Nobody got time for that. Oh my goodness. That would exhaust some energy there. I might even crack a nail trying to text you asking you where you at. Ain't nobody got time for that. And this is, I feel, creating a lot of passion. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, but you didn't have to like slay or be this big Queen of Swords energy. You literally came in there like this Empress. You have stuff going on, and anything just kind of tampering with the castle. You have certain things in place to take care of it. Your protection, Divine Feminine, is like your emotional stability, your ability to discern, and your ability to detach from things that it will destroy the things that you've worked so hard to build. Even in matters of love, you're particularly careful. And someone's seeing this about you. You're careful about your heart because you have a lot of love to give. The love you give is so good, it's so precious, and that's what someone's missing, right? Because they got like a little small dose of it there with the Passion card, and as fast as it came in, it went away because they might have tried to do that whole I'm gonna go silent and get you hooked thing. Okay, but now somebody's gearing up to express themselves in a way that aligns with what it is you expect, Divine Feminines, because you set the tone. You didn't go dogging after nobody, feeding nobody's bad habits or nothing like that. And that in itself is destroying a cycle here for whoever this Divine Masculine is. All right, they are definitely getting ready to express themselves in a way that I feel like it makes sense to you. It's meaningful. Okay, it gives you the space in the room to be able to think. Whoever you are, Divine Feminine, it's important to you for a man to demonstrate effort. You're worthy of it. Okay, everything that a man can bring to you in the material world, you can already bring it to yourself. Therefore, all that's left is for him to bring his character. All right, that's what I have for you guys for this one. I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one.